Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Caffeinated Knitting. My name is Daniela, known as Caffeinated Gert on the interwebs. You can find me on Ravelry as Caffeinated Gert. You can find the podcast at www.caffeinatedknittingpodcast.com. And you can find me on Instagram. I'm Caffeinated Gert. Love my Instagram. So if you're on it, come follow me and let me see your knitting and such. I don't have a whole lot of knitting progress or anything to show you guys, which is one of the reasons I haven't recorded. I've been doing a lot of secret knitting. You guys are going to be so excited come October. Just saying. But I do have a few little things to talk about, and there has been some stash enhancement. And I wanted to remind you guys about the knit along that's going on. Oh, I forgot to grab the prizes. Let me do that. Give me 1 second. Surprise, I'm back. Anyway, I did want to remind you about the knit along that's going on through the end of August, and tell you what I'm up to. So my big secret knitting project is that I am designing, all with Unwind Yarn Company, a pattern book that will be out in October. We're going to have a nice knit along with just one more row and the girls, and it's going to be fun, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So I'm working hard on that. Let's go over the knit along. Let's do that. Okay. I want to remind you guys that for the knit along, the finish all the things knit along, in order to win a prize, I need a picture of your project before, like where it is in progress when you start working on it for the knit along, and a finished project. So that way I know it's on the needles and then it's finished. It can be started at any time. It can be a project you started 10 years ago. That's fine. My hair's in my eyes. Anyway, but there has to be a picture of your in progress project and the finished one. Otherwise, you're not going to win. Just saying. Doing that a lot today. It's kind of annoying. I have to stop. Anyway, pictures. Prizes. One of the prizes will be this super beautiful, awesome yarn from a Riot of Color, which is Susan Leviton. I always want to show this as her card, but her name's not on the front. It is 75% merino, 20% nylon, and 5% stellina. It's 100 grams, 438 yards. It is way more purple than it shows up on my screen. It's beautiful. So it's a Riot of Color from Susan Leviton. I got to meet her when I was at Into the Wool, the fiber retreat, and I was terribly excited that she decided to donate a skein. That's your first prize. Second prize is a skein of Pinwheel. This is from Cascade. Has tons of cool colors in it. It is acrylic. It is 440 yards. It'd be awesome for some kids stuff, some charity hats. Just so many things. It is acrylic. It's a very nice acrylic. It knits up beautifully. Speaking of it knitting up beautifully, I knit a Bonnie Wee Mouse out of it. I used this yarn to knit my sweater. You'll remember a while back. And I had all kinds of bits with this green here left over. And I put it together and knit myself a Bonnie Wee Mouse. Isn't she cute? She's got a little pink bow to go with a little pink nose. This is my only finished object because I can't show you anything else. But she's adorable. I love her. The Where the Wild Things Are pattern was released on Ravelry today. I'm gonna go buy it like as soon as I meant to do it actually before I recorded. That'll be I'm so going to knit myself a little monster. I'm very excited. The third prize is yarn that I dyed. It is dyed with tea and coffee. There are 2 skeins. Each skein is 185 yards. The yarn is low dye gems, and it's fingering weight, 100% wool. I have the little tags from when I bought it to go with it. I found them. Aren't you proud? Yeah. So I do know that it's 185 yards per skein, plenty for some socks. There you go. Dyed by me. Not a lot of that stuff going around. So I wanted to make sure I recorded, give you a little heads up on the knit along, and remind you what the prizes are. Let me get my little bag all squished up here. There we go. Alright, so there has been a lot of stash enhancement, and it's all been from the same place. I think I have an unwind problem. It's a good problem to have, but I think I have a problem. So anyway, fiber. I got 2 skeins of this. This is the I Put a Spell on You, which is a Hocus Pocus reference and one of Dana's Halloween colorways for this year. This particular one is Cordell. I got 2 of these. The purple's on the other side. Let's see a little better. I got 2 of these so I could spin them and then ply them together. I got a skein of her Burning Rain of Death, which is also a Hocus Pocus reference. This is the BFL silk. I adore spinning BFL silk. And I can't wait. I need more time. It's great. This one is Goth Girl. Nope. I lied. It's Transylvania Tramp. It's one of her previous year colorways and it's just merino. And then the last fiber I got is actually already on a spindle. It's the Laura Loves Unwind. Here's a little ball of it. I wish the purples would show up better on screen. Back here maybe. I don't know. It's a beautiful purple and blue. And I am spinning it on my trindle that is from Dragonfly Fibers. And if you can see on here, I learned how to ply on the fly while I was a guild last time. Can you see that there's the yarn on there is already plied? It's Navajo plied. So what you do is you spin onto the spindle, wind it off onto your fingers, Navajo ply it onto your little cob, and then do the whole thing again. And I know that's not a good description, but you know, it's hard to describe unless you're standing beside somebody showing them. But it makes spinning on a spindle so much more fun and so much more feasible as far as you don't have to spin it onto the spindle, spin it, you know, then wind it off, then try to ply it, and it's just you doing it all at the same time. And it's Navajo plied, but it's very fine, because with one of the things I like about spinning on this particular spindle is that I get a very fine yarn when I spin. But I don't really use the spindle because it's too much trouble. But now I'm glad that I was terribly excited to learn this. It's ply on the fly. I'm sure there's YouTubes. Dana from Unwind taught me. She learned from Malia, rhymes with Maria, and I'm glad they passed their knowledge on to me because yay. I mean, really, yay. So that is in here. Worked on that while I was at Guild 2 weeks ago. At some point, I was at Guild. Lord knows. I finished I'll show you these really quick. If you are pregnant and you know me, look away. Okay. Gone? Yeah? Alright. I knit these. Aren't they cute? Okay. That's my other finished object. So if you're pregnant and you know me, you can look again. Oh, I didn't put all my fiber in here. Let me put that up. I got... should have another skein. Real booger. Let me pause you. I'll be right back. Okay, this is going to be crinkle. I got 2 skeins of yarn from Dana also. One, they're both on her twinkle base because I like me some sparkle. This one is I Put a Spell on You. I knit this up for her at a swatch and I completely, absolutely adore it. And this one is Come Little Children. And I think, she knit the swatch for this one, but I had to have a skein because I don't have enough yarn, really. Yeah. Oh, I have one more thing to show you. Where did I put that? It should be on the table. I am very disorganized. I had no intention of recording this podcast today and just decided, oh, I'm going to do that real quick. I have to show you this other thing, so I'm going to pause it again. It is just going to be a little stuck together. Just a minute. Alright, so I had 2 more things actually once I wandered over there. I didn't knit anything, but I bought stuff. I got my fingers on the special Nightfall yarn, the pool water. It goes from a darker turquoise to a lighter blue. It is so freaking pretty. It's fingering weight. It's 490 yards. Big ol' hankin' skein. And it's a special edition that she is doing. Normally she does the hot pink to black that I had. So this is just yummy. So yummy. And then my local buddies and I hit up Mary Gail from Spartacus Dyes for a Friendship is Magic skein. We told her we wanted purple, blue, green, and pink. And this is what she made for us. We all got the same skein. Isn't it beautiful? We got it on sparkle base. And the best part was that last week she surprised us. So she lives in Nashville. She's not very far. And she was arranging all this with a friend of mine, my friend Allie. And so they arranged for her to come down and have dinner with us and surprise us. So we didn't know she was coming. Well, I kind of figured it out, but we were surprised. So rather than mailing us our Friendship is Magic yarn, she surprised us and had dinner with us. It was really nice to visit. Love the yarn. Check it. Mine. So anyway, it's still in my little bag, which is why I forgot about it. Well, I didn't forget about it, but, didn't have it out. So those are all my purchases. One of my lovely viewers that did the Tour de Fleece with us, I don't know if she wants me to say her name on here, but she sent me, it's hand-dyed panda fiber. It's merino bamboo and nylon with a beautiful little card. I left the card in here so I wouldn't lose it. But she sent it to me because when the tour started, this was on her to-do list, and I was like, oh my god, it's so pretty. And she didn't get around to spinning it, so she sent it to me. Now, I've already got it in little pieces because I've been spinning it. It's lime green. It's so awesome. So that's what's on my wheel. Love it. Thank you again. It was so super nice of you to send me a present. I don't get presents very often, like surprise stuff. It was a really nice treat. I worked on my mom's socks just a little bit here and there. I can show you those. Here's the second one. I am ready to do the foot. Going to the movies today. I was going to take Dad's socks, but I think I'll take Mom's socks. They need to be done sooner, and I forgot that I got my heel done, and I'm just knitting my foot, so I can do those in the movies. So I will do that. The other sock is already finished. This yarn is Loopy Legend. That doesn't need to be in there. Back when Zen String still did Loopy Legends. It is Nancy's Operocott's Importance of Being Earnest. Now, I know Importance of Being Earnest is a movie and a book. And they do kind of personalize the Loopy Legends some. So maybe Nancy Operocott's really liked this movie and that's why it's named after it. Still trying to figure that out. But anyway, I'm loving the yarn. I love the texture of this yarn. It's different. It has a really high twist, I guess, maybe. But anyway, those are going to the movies with me later, and then those will be done. And I think that's all I have knit on that I can actually show you. I did work, not that this is worth showing, but I did work on my liaisons a little bit. It's gotten some love. I'm in the middle of a row here. And it's growing. I'm still not at the point where I can put it together. I'm almost there, though. Almost. See? Anyway. Working on that just a little bit. I need to put it, I was going to put it in the car for car line knitting, because now that I'm working at home, I'm working super early. I start work at 5, so I can be done in time to pick Aiden up from school. And so I have car line knitting. I've never had car line knitting before. I have to say I really enjoy it. I know I have, you know, half an hour to 45 minutes because I go early. I'm one of those parents. I've really just kind of enjoyed sitting there with the windows down in the car knitting, and I know I have that amount of time to kind of chill out and relax and knit, and I really like it a lot. I've had some funny looks because I'm sitting there knitting. People are envious, I think, because the rest of them are just sitting there doing nothing. They need to knit. Then, you know, they'd be occupied and happy. But anyway, I really like picking Aiden up from school. I love seeing how excited he is when I pick him up. Once he got to the point that he realized, hey, I get home super early and I can get homework done and have lots of playtime. This is a good thing. Once he got to the first couple of days and realized how much quicker he'd get home, he no longer misses daycare. Because it's a matter of, for us, when I worked at the hospital, I got off work at 4:30. So I would get off work at 4:30 and pick Aiden up. By the time we got home, it would be at least 5:15-ish, depending on traffic through town. And then we'd have to have dinner and do homework. Okay? Now I pick him up. We're home by like 3:05, 3:10. We can do homework while I'm fixing dinner. And then he has time in the evening to do whatever he wants. It really has changed the way we live around here. Not only that, but so I start working at 5. So on Mondays and Tuesdays, I'm done working at 2:30. And then on Wednesdays and Thursdays, I'm done at 1:30. And on Fridays, I'm done working at 10:30 in the morning. That's awesome. Hubby starts working at 8, so he can take Aiden to school in the morning. So it means he's working later, which means now, rather than me coming home and having, you know, and him having fixed dinner and it be ready for me, it's on the other, you know, shoes on the other foot. So now I'm cooking dinner, and when he's done working, he gets dinner. It's ready for him. So he's enjoying that too. So, get to spoil the husband a little bit. He deserves it. I have a really good one. I really do. But anyway, that's what's going on with me. I have to say I've really just settled into working at home, and it's good. It's been very good for my family, which is the important part. Alright, so I am going to stop here. I need to get myself a snack. Oh, snack. Not really snack, but I got a Fitbit. So if you have a Fitbit and you want to be my friend and Fitbit together, I'm on Fitbit thingy bobber. I got it last week, so I've had it not quite a week yet. I think I got it on Monday last week. Monday of this week. So, it's not been a whole week yet. But anyway, I'm really enjoying it. It keeps me motivated and moving. I'm using my Fitness Pal again to track what I eat, which is a great thing too. I love that they talk to each other. So if you are on that journey and you would like to join me, please do. So anyway, I need a snack because I don't need candy when I go to the movies. I need some like lunch food, really. I will talk to you guys later. Enjoy your week. Happy knitting and take care. Bye, guys.